Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Golden Sun, the Broken Seal. In the last episode, we made it to this hidden chamber here in Soul Sanctum, and, yeah, we're just gonna be continuing on with the story from there. Alright, so, let's see. Kraden asked us to retrieve the elemental stars. We do actually have to retrieve these in a very specific order, starting with the Venus star right down here. Ooh, causes a lot of platforms to go up. Oh, I should go back and talk to Jenna and Kraden. I wonder if they have anything to say. Good, good. Now, go fetch the others. Yeah. And then, in the last episode, they explained a little bit about alchemy, basically how it's the foundation for everything. That is actually pretty similar to what, the elements, how the elements in the real world work. Obviously not just earth, wind, and fire, but the whole periodic table. Let's talk to Kraden first. Good, good. Now go fetch the others. Kraden, you're as giddy as a schoolgirl. Giddy he is. Yeah. And then a lot of the other things about alchemy mixed with chemistry, actually just alchemy, is pretty much what real-world alchemy was like. The pursuit of being able to create more valuable materials from less valuable ones, such as turning iron into gold, and the pursuit of eternal life. A lot of that fell under the blanket of alchemy. Good, good. Now, go fetch the others. Silly Kraden. Okay, after we get the Mercury star, next we can grab the Jupiter star. And then alchemy does pretty much follow the rules that Kraden explained for us in this world. But we don't really get to see it that often. Now we have the Jupiter star. 3 down, 1 to go. Wait, that's kind of weird. Doesn't Kraden usually say something? He usually does. Let's check on him. It looks like they've spotted us. I thought we'd be safe until they'd gotten all the elemental stars. Wait, how did we not even notice them? You mean to steal the elemental stars? Master Kraden, are you calling us thieves? As I recall, aren't you the one who stole our information? Which you got from breaking in here without permission. What will you do with us once you've got the elemental stars? I'm sure they'll do us in once they no longer need us. Relax. You will not be hurt. Hey look, it's that guy we talked to at the inn. We did have business with him after all. That was our agreement, was it not? That all depends on how well they cooperate. They'll be safe, as long as they hand over the elemental stars. Isn't that enough? You heard us. If you wish to save your friends, then give us the elemental stars. Do you accept our terms? Yeah, so a lot of the questions in this one, you'll get asked a lot of yes or no questions. The way the scene plays out can be a bit different depending on which ones you say yes and no to. So if you're playing this game multiple times, don't hesitate to change your answers between playthroughs. I'm gonna tell her no, I do not accept those terms. Very good, Isaac. You must not give them the elemental stars. Why would you deny us? Don't you want your friends to be safe? What guarantee do we have once we've given you the elemental stars? Guarantee. Ah, I have one. You will have to remove your mask. That means... Ah, of course. A fine idea. He will be our guarantee. Under the circumstances, we have little choice. Felix, remove your mask. What? What did he just say, Isaac? He called that guy Felix. That's what he said, isn't it? No. But that's what I heard. Felix? It can't be. Garrett doesn't get sarcasm either. That day, the boulder. We saw him die, didn't we? No, we just saw a boulder land on top of him. I'm guessing it. You remember it too, Isaac? Then, what kind of guarantee are they giving us? What's wrong, Felix? Don't you want them to feel safe? Felix? Wasn't that the name of your brother? But that accident, my brother, he... I'll do it. I'll take off my mask. It's not possible! Is he? I know I've caused you much grief, Jenna. It was a miracle that I survived that day. We are the ones who saved him. We saw him floating unconscious in the river as we passed, probably after beating the snot out of Isaac and Garrett. I've been with them ever since. I've experienced a lot. But why? Why did you leave me all alone? Jenna, are you forgetting we had grandparents that raised you? My own brother. I thought you were dead! Save this teary reunion for later. That's right. The elemental stars come first. Is this acceptable? Felix would never allow us to harm you. Or his sister. Felix will be our guarantee. Now, give us the elemental stars. We don't have any choice. Should we give them the elemental stars? I like saying no here. Because if you don't hand them over, they won't let Jenna go. Because Garrett took the elemental stars. He'll take matters into his own hands. It's basically the game's way of railroading you into a specific plot line. Will you permit me to relieve you of those elemental stars? Oh, Alex. You're late! Alex is another of our companions. Hand the stones to him. Oh, great. After we did all that work. I'm afraid I must apologize in advance. For you will be bringing us the remaining elemental star as well. I mean, he could teleport, but he's not really gonna do that. Wait a second! You want us to grab the other one for you, too? Oh, did you not understand me? You said you'd set friend Jenna free once we gave you the elemental stars. You promised. No, my friend. We want you to bring us all the elemental stars. Stop grumbling and bring us the last star. Fine. Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be waiting for the rest. I watched too much of Little Karibo Watches Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and yeah, Pa Shithead seems to fit that Alex guy pretty well. Although I don't know how much he's got on Bastion Misawa. There is only one left. You're almost done. What are you doing? Bring us the final gem! My brother is alive, but why didn't he tell me sooner? I am sorry, everyone. I am responsible for all of this. Yes, if we'd left when I asked to, we wouldn't be in this predicament, Kraden. If you want to save them, you'll bring us the final elemental star. ... Yes, I'm going to read them out. I find it a little bit annoying in a lot of RPGs like this where characters will just say ... I mean, I get that it signifies that they're saying nothing, but still. It's annoying. Anyway, here we are, Mars Star. Oh my, the water's gone. What's the matter? What happened? No, not again! The water's gone. Very observant, Jenna. Without the energy of the elemental stars, the chamber is collapsing. Is this the terrible retribution the villagers spoke of? No, this must be more of alchemy's power. Well, it could be both. They're not mutually exclusive. I thought you were supposed to be smart, Kraden. It's over. But what was it? What is that? No! That sounded like Skeletor in my head. That rock! It's floating. Do you know what it is, Isaac? Yes. Always say yes there. Yeah, I know it's a rock, stupid. Could that be the wise one? Such power. Incredible. Gasp. Wow. Jenna doesn't impress easily. It must be the guardian of the elemental stars, and it's taking its sweet time getting them back. This doesn't look good. Maybe we should just escape while we can. But we need the Mars Star. We can't leave it behind. I agree with Felix. We're no match for the Guardian. The Mars Star will have to wait for another day. What about Isaac and Garrett? You can't just leave them here. You can teleport! I can't believe I have to spell that out to the guy who can teleport. Forget about them. They won't make it out alive. But Saturos, there's still a chance they might survive. Anything is possible. So, what do you suggest we do? We take this Jenna with us. If they survive, they will want her back. And if they want her back, they will bring us the star. Regardless, Kraden must come with us. He is connected to all of this. Alex? Are you breaking our promise? Conditions have changed since we made that promise. Jenna's not any part of this. I won't let you hurt her. Do what you will with me. Just let Jenna go. Yeah, I'm forgetting voices. Your bravery speaks well of you, old man. but you cannot help Jenna now. If we leave Jenna, she will surely die. Is that what you want, Felix? Perhaps we ought to continue this elsewhere, Felix? Oh. Yeah, we're having a tough time getting that voice back. Felix. Please? Can we go now? Let's make haste! Hey, don't push my sister! Who do you think you're talking to? You owe us your life! Bernardi! Master Kraden, you will be joining us, of course. Just like that, they are leaving, very slowly. Meanwhile, the rock with an eye has been doing a whole lot of nothing and let them escape. Isaac, Garrett, don't die. The Mars Star. It's a pity that we have to leave it behind, but perhaps we'll be seeing it soon. Well, this turned out badly, wouldn't you say? No, not at all. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Well, I read Isaac's Synergy list. Jenna and Kraden are gone. You don't think they'll hurt Jenna and Kraden, do you? Yes. Thanks a lot. But seriously, Jenna and Kraden should be fine. Felix is with them. Yeah, Felix is a really weirdly handled character. We'll get to see more of it later, but he feels very inconsistent. Well, people's reactions to him, anyway. This really is terrible. We've got a long way to go if we're going to make it out of here. We're in big trouble. No, we're not. Quit acting so tough! Let's get out of here! Hey, Isaac! Isaac, I'm over here! Come on, we've got to go! Why are you standing there? This place has become dangerous. You're the dangerous one! Oh, I never noticed that red light coming out of the crack before. The volcano will soon erupt. I cannot hold it long. You must leave this place. The elemental Jinn, they have returned. Take out the elemental star. Return it to its bag. The elemental stars are moving away from here. Without the power of the elemental stars to contain it, the magma flows freely once again, and this chamber is collapsing. There will be no chamber for the elemental stars to return to. The world will be exposed to the threat of alchemy. Alchemy? A threat? It can be a dangerous power if it is misused. If the elemental stars ignite the flames of the 4 lighthouses, that power will be released. As long as the 4 lighthouses remain unlit. Yeah, never noticed the red thing, the lights coming out of those cracks before. You know, I'm just really not that observant. Heck, I'm not even reading the text on the screen right most of the time. Sometimes. The volcano, it's erupting. Flee now. But how? Ah, I see. I will help you. Neat. Did that floating eye thing save us? No. No, it didn't. Yeah, right. Let's get out of here. Alright, so yeah, I wasn't worried at all because Isaac has Retreat, which returns you to the dungeon's entrance. So instead of having to walk all the way back, we just explode into a bunch of lights, and BAM! Here we are! If the whole village is there, then how did Saturos and Minardi and the rest get past them? I thought Mount Aleph was inactive. Oh, oops, I got that old lady's thing wrong. Oh, my grandson. Will Garrett be safe in this eruption? Grandpa, we don't even know if he's up there. But sis, someone saw him and his friends climbing Mount Aleph. They were hanging around here while I was on guard duty. I didn't do anything else to deter them from going up. Isaac and Garrett went to Mr. Kraden's house. Didn't they say they were studying alchemy? Yes, they did. But what does that have to do with the eruption? Uh-oh. It's Grandpa and the others. What should we do, Isaac? Should we go back up? Let's see. Deal with a volcano erupting, or villagers that include our friends and family. Let's go to the volcano. That sounds smart. Garrett! Isaac! You are safe. Come over here, both of you. Where have you been? What happened? Weren't Jenna and Kraden with you? They were, and now they're not. They were taken away? By whom? This is all very complicated. We'll need you to tell us exactly what happened on the mountain. Come into the sanctum, both of you. Ominous. Yeah, and I love this little scene here, just so hilarious. had no idea. The true sanctum. And Jenna and Kraden, they're prisoners? No, I didn't just get finished explaining that. Well, we can only hope they're all right. Do you think they can be saved? No. No hopes must lie with Felix. What is it, great healer? You have been very quiet. It's like you're 1,000 miles away. That hovering stone, the one that appeared before Isaac and Garrett. What about it? I have seen it before, in my dreams. Well, it is a featureless rock. In my mind's eye, it appeared again just now and spoke to me, and I have no proof of this, so you have to trust me. You saw it just now. It must be the Wise One, guardian of the elemental stars. It told me what happened to you in Soul Sanctum. So, what does the Wise One say about the eruption? Will the volcano destroy Vale? It is impossible to stop the eruption now. Will Vale be... Vale will be safe. The Wise One will prevent the lava from reaching us. He's very good at dust. What's the matter, great healer? The village will be destroyed, won't it? Something even more dreadful than Vale's destruction looms ahead. What could be worse than the destruction of Vale? I gotta learn to enunciate better. A terrible power. Ooh, excuse me. The elemental star gems house incredible power. And Vale has been guarding those gems? Shouldn't you know that? You're the mayor. The elemental lighthouses will loose that power upon the world. Once the power of the gems has been released, the whole world will... The Wise One wants us to get the gems back, doesn't he? This world is ours to save or to destroy. Our inaction may bring about its destruction. Such a pity. Sorry, I had to do that on purpose. I love Dragon Quest VIII. We cannot hope for salvation. We must save ourselves. Then what can we do? Acquiring the elemental stars is their fate alone. Oh, excuse me. Are you suggesting we place the fate of the world in the hands of Isaac and Garrett? Garrett is only a child. You can't expect him to bear such a burden. The Wise One has spoken. Each of you shares responsibility for this. How? It was Kraden's idea to go up the mountain. I mean, he got kidnapped, so... whatever. Now, each of you must make your own decision. Well, to be fair, Isaac and Garrett could have done more to convince Kraden to turn around. I don't know what to do. Isaac, you decide. Isaac, will you accept responsibility for the fate of the world? fate of the land. Yeah, you want to know the best part? You can say no. I can't blame you. I couldn't do it if I were in your shoes. And you get to run around a bit, you can talk to everyone. It is a terrible burden to be responsible for the fate of the world. Mother would never doubt your courage just because you declined. Is it right to refuse when the world is in such jeopardy? It's clear that the great healer really wants you to say yes. Hint, hint! I don't blame you. Oh, he's just repeating it. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Alright, and then if you leave... Once you step outside the village, you cannot take back your decision. Think about that before you leave this sanctum, Isaac. If you leave... And so, the world began drifting toward its fated destruction. The game ends! Woo! We win! We're the best ever! We beat this game in under however long it took me to get here. Anyway, if you do that, you can just resume right from where the Great Healer asks you, if you will accept responsibility for the fate of the land. You are supposed to say yes. You can't get farther in this game without accepting, but I think it's hilarious that you can say no, walk out, and get the game to end prematurely like that. You accept? Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it. You chose to leave your decision to Isaac. There shall be no further discussion. Oh, wise one, these two have accepted your quest. Give us your next command. You two are quite brave to take on this quest. I shall be watching you. Choose your destiny wisely, young ones. That was the wise one? It was just a rock. What did the wise one say? I couldn't hear it. I dropped my hearing aid. Felix must unlock the power. Wait, that's what he said? I must not have been paying that much attention either, and I read it. Find the lighthouses. You'll have the guidance of the elemental star. Wait, so what do? Do we just throw it in the air and then follow which direction it rolls? Just set it on the ground? Then what? What should they do there? Surely that cannot be all the advice you can offer them. Great healer. Seek the elementals, the Jinn. They will prove useful. Oh boy, you have no idea. Isn't there anything else? That is all. That's it? Isn't there anything else you can tell them? That is all, Mayor. I leave it up to you, Isaac. Carrot. Oh, he's panicking. Hey, isn't it almost time to meditate? Oh, yeah, meditation. Let's go. Well, what good are those guys? sending children off with no help or direction. I agree, but they didn't give us any other choice. Then when should they go? Doesn't sound like we can afford to wait. Tomorrow, then? Tomorrow? Yes.
Why is everyone hanging around the town gate? What? Didn't you hear? Isaac and Garrett are leaving Vale on a journey. I wish I could go. I heard it's going to be really, really dangerous. Oh yeah? So everyone's down there to say goodbye?
Puppy.
Hey, what's the matter? Weird. Isaac's mother isn't there to see him off. You're right. She's not there.
The puppy caught a cat.
Hey, we should go say goodbye too. Sure, let's go.
We are counting on you, Isaac. Oh, and you too, Garrett. You know, just in case you thought I was pretending he was playing favorites. No, he's totally playing favorites.
Don't drink the water if it smells funny. And take this with you.
A single herb. Thank you so much. I know not to drink stagnant water, sis.
Don't listen to him, Isaac. He's a pig. He'll eat anything that's not tied down.
Dora is very late.
Oh, that's right. Auntie Dora asked me to give this to you, Isaac.
Woo, catch beads. I guess we're all set to go, huh, Isaac?
Think again, Garrett. It must be very difficult for Dora. As Garrett's mother, I know how Dora must be feeling. But I still have Garrett's father, while Dora has only Isaac. She doesn't want you to go, Isaac, but she knows you have to, and it hurts to see you leave.
They can't keep standing around here like this, or they'll never leave. So, one final farewell.
Farewell!
Sad face. Alright, and yeah, now we're pretty much forced out in there. If you want, you can just walk right back in to pick up some more gear if you want to. But our next destination is going to be able to sell stuff that's as good or better than what we can buy there. Anyway, the catch beads. They bestow catch when equipped. These work pretty much the exact same way as HMs do in Pokemon. They take up an inventory slot, which again, we only have 15 for each character. And you gotta keep it equipped in order to have access to that Synergy for a field ability. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Garrett for now. Catch, what that does is it lets you pick nuts out of trees. So if you ever see something hanging in a tree, you can use catch to grab it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call that an episode here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Ooh, excuse me. Space Oyster, signing out.